how do you say it? Like I said, I got a taste of what the real. Like I said, I got a taste of what the real. Blah, blah. Like I said, I got a taste of what the. Why can I say this? Okay, let's just. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't been here before, welcome to my channel. Welcome.
Shut up!
¿A quién le estás diciendo shut up tú? ¿A mí me estás diciendo shut up?
Dun, 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 dun. Just kidding. Anyway, if this is your first time, welcome. I appreciate that you came into my video and clicked it to watch it. I am very grateful for all of my followers. I'm grateful for every single person that watches my videos because I do these for you guys. I hope you guys have a good time while watching my videos with me. And then that didn't make sense, but whatever, you know what I'm saying. So I'm here to talk about something that is very close to my heart, very emotional, because I have been part of this journey for so long that it is sad to say goodbye. But yeah, I changed my career. I have been in the film industry in school for about 6 years. But I'm here to tell you about why I changed my career after 6 years of being in the same field. So let me start from the beginning. 6 years ago, I graduated high school and I knew that I wanted to go into the film industry. I always loved everything about TV production and film production and knowing how to work cameras and edit and do all these crazy things that movie makers make. I was like, that is what I'm gonna do. I feel that in my family, my mom and I are very artistic people. We've always liked the performing arts. We've always liked costumes and things like that. So I always saw myself getting into production, which is a very hands-on field, and I love to be able to move around and do things. So I thought this was the perfect career for me. Here's what happened. I love film. I really do. I love everything behind the scenes. It's a lot of work. A lot more than people actually think. People think that film is just grabbing a camera, recording, and then you go and get the files, put them in the computer, and then you edit, and then that's it. But there's so much more than that than you even know. First, you gotta do what we call pre-production. Okay, point is, there's a lot that goes into it, and people do not understand this. You got so many little details that you gotta take care of. And to be real, it's hard. It's hard to put together a lot of little details. But I really enjoy it, and it is a stressful environment, but it's also a very fun and creative environment, and I like it. But here's the thing, about 3 months ago or so, I was able to get a job on set for Bad Boys 3. That's a big thing. The Bad Boys trilogy now is just, those are really big movies. But a portion of the third one is filmed in Miami. And I was able to get a job as a PA, which is a production assistant. Pretty much what we did was we had this thing called a lockdown. We were working with the stunt team, and we had to make sure that nobody would get hit by a car that was drifting into the front of us. So that was pretty much my job for 4 to 5 days. I can't remember how many days I was on set, but they were very, very long days. Don't get me wrong, it was crazy. It was awesome. I loved it. However, as I got a taste of what it is to actually make a real movie, you realize you are there for 15 to 16 hours a day on your feet in pain because you're not allowed to sit. And sometimes it's not even that you're not allowed to sit, you just really have to do a whole bunch of stuff. You don't have time to sit. I cannot tell you how tiring it is. We had to be there at about 4:30 in the morning, and we wouldn't leave until 8 p.m. That's nuts. So I realized how long and tiring these days were. A lot of that took place into this career change because I realized this is really gonna be my life. If I work for a production company or have my own production company, I'm gonna be having 15, 16-hour days where you don't get to go home and just talk to your even family member because you're just so tired. You don't want to talk to anybody. You just want to go to sleep. That is one reason that I decided that I would go into a different field, mainly because I feel like it's not fair to my future husband and my future family if I do become part of a team that is like that, where all of Hollywood is like that, the big production teams, that's how it is. You're there for long hours. And I started to think about my future family and how it wouldn't be fair that I wouldn't be home for my kids, how I wouldn't be with my husband, you know, I wouldn't have time to spend with them, because these projects can be 2, 3, 4 months long, and it's just not fair that for like quarter of the year, half of the year, I'm never home because I am working on set or doing this. So as I took all that into consideration, I thought maybe this isn't the right career for me. Like I said, I got a taste of the real career, and honestly my position was the lowest of the lowest, but that still said a lot. I can't imagine what it is to have the pressure of being a director or an assistant director. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna have to go with something else because I just don't want to put anybody through that. But what really topped it all off was the fact that I really lost a lot of passion for this. I have a group of friends that I have been sticking with for the past few months from school that I realized that their passion for this is real passion. These guys work so hard on so many different productions. They get a job in any single like little project that they can to be able to enhance their experience. And I realized that when I compare myself to them, I really don't love this like I used to. At one point in my life, I did. My passion for this was everything. I would make videos for people. I was just a videographer is all it was. But I was so passionate about it and I really liked it, and I don't think I'm bad at it. It's just my passion for it just declined so much, and I thought that it wasn't fair for me to be in a field that A, I don't even love that much anymore, and B, that I was gonna spend so much more money on school studying something that I don't feel as great about it. And lastly, the most important one is that I'm not gonna put the same amount of effort as these guys are, who are really pushing everything in order to really be successful in this career. So I did a lot of thinking, and this other career that I chose was something that I have been growing a lot of interest in over this past year because, well, I've gotten a lot of injuries this past year. So I got injuries from doing different sports or just life. I did realize that as I got these injuries, I would take a lot of interest in looking at the anatomy of my body. I started looking a lot at x-rays, MRIs, things like that. I started to do a lot of research on those things, and I came to the conclusion that, you know what, I think it would be cool to be an MRI tech. That's the one that really captures my attention the most. So I went to school and I changed my career for radiography. Very big change. I know it has nothing to do with film, and a whole bunch of people are looking at me like, what are you talking about? And to be quite honest, it's something I do like, and you know, I'm growing a love for it. I find myself looking online like anatomy of this or anatomy of that, or like x-ray and like MRIs, and I just started loving it. So I told myself it's never too late. It is something that's pretty scary to me. Having to change it all of a sudden like that was just, it almost broke my heart, because I was like, wow, I've spent so many years trying to do this and trying to do that, and now I'm just completely changing it. Did I just waste my time? That was really the biggest thought on my mind. But I prayed over it a lot, and I asked God to guide me. I said, you know, if this is what you want me to do, so be it. It's never too late. I'm only 24 years old, and this career takes about maybe like 2 years or so. But it's not too late to start again. I think this is something that can be applied to anybody's life. Do not be afraid of starting over. It doesn't matter what you've been through or what you're going through. If you need to start fresh, start fresh. If you need to let go of people, let go of them. It doesn't matter. Your past is your past. Whatever happened then, do not look at it as a waste of time. It's something that you learned, you met people. You have to take something positive out of every situation. And that's what I'm doing in my case. Yeah, being an X-ray tech or an MRI tech is something completely different, but that's gonna bring a new path for me. It's gonna help me meet new people. I know this is gonna bring a lot of opportunities. That's how everything is in life. A lot of times we don't wanna let go of things because we're so afraid of losing. You're afraid of losing your time, you're afraid of losing people, but you know what? You always have to look ahead. What is in front of you? Is it holding you back from what you're really meant to do? There's this picture that I love. It's somebody holding a rope and their hand is red, and then it shows another picture of that same person letting go of the rope, and it says sometimes holding on to something is hurting you more than letting it go. And I think it's so true. It does suck to have to start over because it's scary. You don't know what to expect. but you don't know what opportunities are out there for you. So don't be afraid of letting go. Don't be afraid of changing your career. Don't be afraid of saying goodbye to that person. If that is meant for you, that is going to be back in your life. God is intended to put everything that is meant for you back into your life. So do not be afraid of letting go of anything. It doesn't matter what it is. And although it is a new journey for me, it is something fresh for me. And it's nice to start fresh. And I'm excited to start school this fall. And I am a little bit nervous because I'm going from a career where we just worked on projects versus where now I actually have to read a book and study, and I am not the best at that. So, but it's okay. I think I'll be okay. I know I have the support of my family and my friends who are backing me up. If I need help with anything, I know they're gonna be there for me. Whether if it's just praying for me or just helping me study for a test, I know they're gonna be there for me, and I know God is not gonna leave me alone. So I'm excited for this new journey. I know a lot of people are gonna be disappointed probably because they're like, Gigi, but you're like a director, you're a movie maker. I'm like, not anymore. I will be updating you guys on how I'm doing after this first semester. I don't know if I'm gonna be posting as many videos because like I said, I'm gonna be actually taking classes and having to write notes and study and do all these things I didn't have to do before in the film industry. I'm gonna do my best to keep on making videos for you guys. So yeah, I'm no longer a filmmaker. I am now gonna be an X-ray tech. Call me for your X-rays and your MRIs. What? Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions as to how my decision was made, or I don't know, any extra information you wanted to know, please leave it in the comments down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Instagram because Instagram's fun and I love posting on there. So I have 2 different Instagrams. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting them in my videos now. It is Miami Monkey and Miami Monkey Fit, which is really my fitness one. It's like my kickboxing and like all the exercises that I do and stuff. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.